Okay, so we're back here at the Chelsea Bus Company to talk about something really important. It's called div, D-I-V, div for division. Now, you guys have already applied particular CSS to particular HTML elements. So, for instance, you might have looked at the heading here, and you might have applied CSS to it and changed it to red. And you might have applied a different amount of CSS to this, and a different kind of CSS to this. But what if we wanted to treat all three elements, that's the heading, the paragraph, and the list, all as one element, and style them all in the same way? That's where divisions come in handy. So let's take a look at our code for this. Put all of this in a division, and then we can style it all the same way. Okay, so you can see here, here's our code. There's the heading, Chelsea Bus Company. There's the paragraph of stuff, and there's the unordered list. Now we want to apply CSS to all three of those things and treat them as one element. So we use our div tag to do it. And we just need to get all of that stuff in our div tag. So you can see I've opened up my div tag as Chelsea Bus Company, and I've done that. Now if I go and save all of this stuff and refresh my bus company, nothing happens, because all I've done is say this is all going to be treated the same if I style it. But I haven't styled it yet, so there's no difference. Alright, so I'm in my style sheet here. Now I want to apply something to all of my division, all of that stuff. So I'm just going to go here, styles, and go div. Now let's apply a background color to it. Blue seems like the theme. Alright, save that. Let's go and take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so you can see that now Chelsea Bus Company, this and this, is all being applied as a single element. We could put that in a box with margins and padding and a border. We can change all of the text, so all of the text is the same. We can do everything that we want to that division in the same way that we've done it to individual HTML elements in the past. But I've done something really bad here, so let's go back to our style sheet and fix that up. Now, the problem that I have is that I'm probably going to have a lot of divisions inside of my website, and I probably want to treat them in different ways. So my div really needs like some sort of class or some sort of ID. Now I don't know whether you want to go class or ID here. I'm going to go with an ID because it's an individual element. But if I had the same sort of thing on each page, I might go for class as well. Just think about what you need for your website. But just putting div, that's probably not going to cut it. Okay, so div ID equals, give it a name. Yeah, sure. This is a bad name, but that'll do. Div ID equals Chelsea. And now we're going to need to go back into our styles here. And rather than suggesting that just any old div needs to have a background blue, it's going to be hashtag Chelsea. Okay. So if I've done all of this right, when I go back here and refresh it, it's not going to look any different, but it's just good practice. So now you know what a div is. It's simply a way of grouping multiple HTML elements or creating a division in your website. It's also the basis of creating website layouts.